try to record this again. I am definitely learning how to do video at this point. So, I mean, this is definitely fun. I really love how I'm learning this video process. So, welcome everybody. This is Love and Other Problems Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. I can be found on Twitter at Love Radio 44132. And if you love this video, donate on Cash App. My tag is Money Symbol Nina 44132. Without further delay, let's get started. We are going to be talking about the top 10 celebrity shockers of 2019. Yes, there was definitely a lot of shockers this year. I mean, there's still shocks going on for everybody. So let's just get started. There's so much to talk about that this is going to be broken up into two parts. We're going to do 10 through 6 on this video. And then the second part, we're going to do 5 through 1. So our number 10 trender was Miss Wendy Williams. Now, as you guys know, she unfortunately announced on her talk show earlier this year, back in April, that her and her longtime husband, that she's been with over 20 years, is getting divorced. It's very, very unfortunate for anyone to have to go through this, especially after spending, so much time with someone. But there was a lot of allegations that floated about this. One being that he got his alleged mistress pregnant and she had had a child with him. And I guess that might have been Wendy's last straw, as she decided to just cut out of the situation altogether and divorce him. Huge shocker that she pulled the trigger on a divorce. There had been so many things going on in the media that I've actually been hearing about for a long time. I guess that him cheating and having a baby was simply her last straw. Our number 9 big trender this year was Mama June. Now, if you're familiar with Mama June's story, her and Honey Boo Boo, just her daughter, used to be a part of a very large reality series. They made a lot of money off of that reality show. And, Mama June was doing very well for a long time. And as you can see, the picture on the left, that's how she was before she started to lose her weight. And the picture on the right, she started to take her health more serious. And she looks absolutely fabulous in this picture. Now, unfortunately, 2019 was not as kind to Mama June because, sadly enough, it's alleged that she's fallen into doing drugs. Her and her boyfriend, they literally gave away a very beautiful house at a peanuts price. Her children no longer lives with her. She has been involved in several incidents, including trashing her hotel. Her look has actually gone so far downhill. A lot of people are saying that her addictions are taking over her life, which is unfortunate. Hopefully she gets the help that she needs. I'm definitely praying for her and her family. And I hope 2020 ends up being a lot better for Mama June. And our next big shocker of 2019, Leela Rashawn and her husband, Antoine Fuqua. And I had barely heard about these two in the news. I'm just keeping honest with you guys. And there was a lot of things that happened during the summer. with his cheating allegations with none other than Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Nicole Murphy. Now, Nicole Murphy is on the far right. It's been alleged that she has actually stepped her foot in several marriages in and around Hollywood. It seems like for her, allegedly, taking somebody else's man is better than her finding her own man, which is very unfortunate. And like I said, karma might come back around eventually. It wasn't right, according to reports. Leela Rashawn and her husband are trying to make amends, and they did not publicly file for divorce. So I'm glad to hear that the situation is coming out better, I guess. But the whole cheating scandal, I believe, was terribly disrespectful to Leela. I remember seeing her in so many comedies in the 90s. I love Boomerang. I love Harlem Nights. She's a very beautiful woman, and it's very unfortunate that her business had to be put out there the way it was. Our next trending celebrity of 2019, he's been trending quite a bit this year. As you guys know, he lost his longtime love last year, and he turned 50 this year. He's been very open in saying that he wished he had married. I can't even remember her name right now, but bless her soul, his kid's mother. But there were so many things going on with him that he was involved in. One being this huge scandal, in my opinion. Lori Harvey, who is Steve Harvey's daughter, who was originally involved with his son. And apparently, I guess the son wasn't good enough because she moved on to the 50-year-old daddy. And there were rumors that they were together for a while, vacationed together, planned to marry, etc., etc., even though those things did not happen. This was totally, I'm not going to say a shock, but this was definitely left field when it was going on, by the way. And to pile on to P. Diddy's strange year, Cassie, whom I talked about a few minutes ago, she was with him for literally over a decade. He never married her either. And she ran off with the personal trainer that P. Diddy was paying for. They got married very quickly, and she got pregnant very quickly. Seemed like all is good, so bless those two. She recently just actually had the baby. I believe it was a little girl. I'm really excited for her, and I'm glad that she, finally found love, happiness. She's doing her own thing. So blessings go out to her. And rounding off our part one, this definitely caught me off guard. Cuba Gooding Jr., our number 6 shocking trending celebrity of 2019. Okay, here's the deal with him. Earlier this year, he was out on a date with his girlfriend. A fan walked up to him and I guess asked for a picture or something. I don't know if at this point it was too much drinking or going on, but the fan that asked him for the autograph apparently told security that he touched her the wrong way. So he was escorted out of there, I believe. But shortly after that, other women came out and was making allegations about Cuba Gooding Jr. Several other women. And let me say this. I was extremely caught off guard by this particular scandal. This was actually the first time I had ever heard of Cuba Gooding Jr., of all people, mishandling fans and women in a way where he is facing charges. So this was definitely a huge shocker. But as shocking as this was, he still did not make our top five. So if you want to know who made the top five, stand by for the next video where I'll be counting down from five and taking you guys to the top trending crazy celebrity story of 2019. Please like, share, and this is my first time doing this. Like, share, subscribe. This is Nina for Loving Other Problems. My cash app tag is Money Symbol Nina 44132. Until the next episode, enjoy your day.